I'm going to show you how to get a really important talisman that you should have in your arsenal if you are a faith user, or if you just have anything that does fire damage, or if you have a weapon that has a fire-related spell. There's this talisman that will boost your fire damage. It is the Fire Scorpion Charm. It raises fire attack, but lowers damage negation. Extremely useful talisman to have for anyone who does fire damage in their build. You'll be able to find this talisman up at near the Seathwater terminus at Fort Layed, way up here. You'll enter from the Erdtree Grazing Hill. You'll head north, then west across a lake to the Seathwater River, then through a canyon, through a bunch of canyons over there. I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. How to get from the Erdtree Grazing Hill Grace all the way to the talisman up at that castle. So from the Erdtree Grazing Hill, over here, you're going to head north along this precipice and then through the town, and there'll be a path you can take to get to the mountain that we want to go to, the volcanic mountain. Can't remember the name. Mount, start with a G. Mount something. Alright, so you just run through these ruins. You can kill that boss if you would like. If not, that's fine too. And you will head through here to get to the next Grace. And from here, Mount Gelmir. That was how to say it. So let me activate this. I'll show you where this one is on the map. After I rest at it, because this guy's about to... No, I can't even rest at it. Okay, I can't even show you on the map. Well, let's keep going north. I'll show you on the map once I get far enough away from the boss. Now watch out for these things. They do crazy amounts of damage, so if you're lower level, don't even get near those if you have no HP. Okay, so Mount Gelmir River, it was the Seathwater River. It's right here on the map in relation to the other one. So now we're progressing further. Down in the ravines, in this direction, to the north, trying to get through here. Okay, so once you make it through that perilous journey, we headed left, or west, and the fork in the road, following the river in the mountain canyon. Now we have this Seathwater terminus over here on the map. Now we're really close. There's that castle right there in the backdrop. That is where we want to go. Inside of this castle will be the talisman that we are after. Alright, once you get in here, there's this obnoxious looking boss guy. And he will blow his head. Like that. And be careful not to get hit by the meteors that drop out from his head. And not to get hit by the explosion from it either. So then you go through there. We're heading up these stairs. We're almost there. Not this, but it's back here. You're going to jump over this wall right here. And there is the Fire Scorpion Charm. So right here on... I can't open it up. Oh, there we go. Right here on the map, Fort Layed. Up on the top floor. Where I don't remember where we came up from now. Look, oh, that it? Yeah, so you came up from there. Go back here immediately to your left, and you can jump over this wall. And it'll be right back there. On the map right there. So this charm will, if I can find it in my charms here, it will raise fire attack but lowers damage negation. So it'll make you take more damage from fire spells, but will make your fire spells do more damage, which will be really nice for certain faith builds, or even maybe weapons that do fire damage, or weapons that have fire spells like this one. A very useful talisman for you to have. So on top of that, there's actually an alternate way to get down into that ravine by meeting patches for the second time in this game. If you played the other Dark Souls game, you might be familiar with patches. Let me show you how to meet patches in order to get into that ravine and then head over to that castle. So to meet patches the second time, get knocked off a ledge, you have to go to first Mount Gelmir campsite. You can get here by going to the forest spanning Great Bridge, using a sending gate that'll send you over to here, and then dropping off and then following the path. Some which way you'll end up with this path. Yeah, it comes put you right here and you drop off right here, follow the path. Follow the path, go here, go a ladder right around here that'll lead you up to here. The ladder is right there on my right somewhere. There it is. And from here, you're going to head west. You'll see the giant siege tower. It makes absolutely no sense at all being here. But video game designers, you know how it is. So you're going to go here, and there's a giant pumpkin head boss man. And we're going to ignore this guy entirely. And then up here is a message. Even if you are set to offline, there will still be this message that says rainbow stones lead the way to riches. Well, now if you go to the south, you'll notice these rainbow stones. There's a yellow one and then a pink one. And you don't want to be on your horse at this point. If you're on your horse, it'll ruin this whole event. So a green one. Oh man, that guy's actually chasing me. He might mess this up. A red one. And then a green one. And then it'll initiate a cutscene. And in comes Patches, the character you might be familiar with.
If you really are that gullible. Then stay away from the volcano manor. Bye now. Take care.
And that was Patches, and he'll throw you down here with a bunch of frog guys, which is not really a big deal because you can just get on your horse immediately. But there was treasure at the end of that. A glass shard, some boluses, and hefty beast bones. Not exactly the greatest treasure, but it was treasure. But now we are down in that ravine that I might have shown you earlier, depending which video I'm using this clip in. So that is another way to get to this ravine. That is the way you come in from the south, and then over there to the northwest is the way to that castle over here, the Fort Laed and Seathwater Terminus. So that's another fun alternate way to get here if you want to go that way instead. Okay, so now I'm at a good testing zone. I'm going to test out the talisman on these guys to see how much more damage we do. So let me aggro them. I don't want to get inconsistent damage. We do bonus damage to enemies if they don't detect us. So I want to make sure that I am not detected. I just got to try to find a way to hit only one at a time. Okay, 1,538. 1,723. I'm going to have to stop and do some math real fast. So the math for that came up to 12%. I'm not entirely sure if it'll be different for fire spells versus that fire spell from the sword. Sometimes there's just inconsistencies across the board. So if there is an inconsistency, it'll probably fall in the 10 to 20% damage boost range, which is really nice because you could combo this with other fire boosts or other damage boosts. We could start getting some pretty crazy places in this game. So one more time, this was the Fire Scorpion Charm that raises fire attack but lowers damage negation. Talisman carried by assassins who strike unseen, patterned on a scorpion freshly shed of its exoskeleton, its claws seizing a heart that burns with fire. Really cool talisman, highly recommend picking it up. Will boost your fire damage, ultimate faith build talisman in Elden Ring.